What's going on, everyone? It's Marcellus. Now we are live. What's going on, everyone? So, we're going to be talking about the whole AMA that we just now had, and we're also going to be talking about some technical analysis and doing any kind of questions you all have. So, let's get straight to it. First, I'm going to respond to all the stuff that people have been asking already. So, let's go over here to the comments. So, the first comment that we have here is from Rick Wright. Says, one question people are wondering. Does Baby Doge Swap burn Baby Doge coins? If so, how much? Is that a daily, weekly, monthly scheduled burn? This information would be great to know. So, for this question right here, Baby Doge Swap burning coins, they're not going to necessarily, do like manual burns anymore. Like they already mentioned that actually for the MAs, they mentioned that they're not going to no longer do any kind of manual burns, but they may start that up again. But right now, they're just focused on the swap. Now, as for the swap, whether or not the swap is actually going to burn tokens as we're doing, buying and selling. They haven't 100% mentioned that there's going to actually be automatic burns through the swap. But you also got to think anytime there's a transaction in Baby Doge, there's always burning. So I think we are definitely going to have some burning, having, some kind of burning inside of there. But they haven't 100% said it. But, every single buy and sell, there's a 10% tax. So there's definitely going to be some kind of auto burns in there. We just don't know to what extent it's going to actually be. But one thing we do know with Baby Doge is that pretty much we are going to have some kind of, staking and farming and stuff. So there should be some burns when you're staking and farming. So that's definitely a good question. But over here, Rick Wright has asked 4 questions before the live stream started. So big shout out to Rick Wright for being so prompt. I know I was 3 minutes late here, but I had to eat some food. But anyways, over here, he says another question would be, why is the numbers off on liquidity and 24 volume on Baby Doge Swap? These numbers are in trillions, right? That's actually just because it's the test net. They mentioned in the AMA that there's a lot of errors on the test net, and they're working on fixing it right now. But yeah, it's just the test net. It's just a lot of errors. Then he also says, how long is testnet going to be around? Now, this is a good one. Now, they mentioned on the actual Discord here. I don't know if I can bring this up, but let me go ahead and share my screen. So I'm going to go ahead and share my entire screen here, and I'll bring up the Discord for you. So here is the Discord. I don't know if you can see that here. Now it's going to look all funky. But yeah, for what it's worth, they did mention on here. I know it kind of looks weird. I need to get 2 monitors so it doesn't look like that. But yeah, for what it's worth, they did mention that we are going to have the main net, but they said probably not by the end of the month because there are a lot of things that need to be fixed. But I think by next month we should definitely have the main net out. Then we got over here, Rick Wright also said, is there a marketing strategy to get people to know about Baby Doge Swap? So someone actually mentioned something really good inside the Discord. I'm going to bring it up right now, but I can't really put it on the screen because it's going to look all weird. It's going to do like 10 views for some reason. But yeah, they mentioned that they're going to be doing some kind of ads, and someone else mentioned Google ads, for like the searching Google ads, just like with Pancake Swap. So if you type inside of any kind of DeFi thing, then Baby Doge Swap is going to pop up on those ads. So that's definitely going to be something that they're going to implement. And they said they're going to do this once the swap rolls out. They have a lot of advertising planned, but they haven't necessarily mentioned what type of advertising is going to be planned. So that's definitely another good thing. Then he said it's a great coin with great developers, but there's still a lot of people not knowing about it, which is definitely true. But sooner or later, they're all going to know about Baby Doge. Let's be honest. We're going to go to the moon. And a big shout out to TD here. Reflections Baby says Marcellus is the king of Baby Doge when it comes to YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. And you are the king when it comes to podcasting. So yeah, big shout out to you. Big shout out to myself too. Got to give myself that shout out. But yeah, big shout out to the whole Baby Doge army because this wouldn't be possible without the Baby Doge army. And then we got over here, Emu says, what do you think about holding 300 billion Baby Doge token? Is that good enough? It depends on what you're going for. Are you going for like a bunch of money? Like, are you going for like a millionaire status? Like 300 billion is probably not going to get you millionaire status. I'm going to just bring up my calculator right here. You're probably not going to see it on the screen, but I am going to do a math equation here. So I'm really expecting 6Z1. That's going to roughly bring us around 13 to 15 billion market cap. And then like probably like 22 billion plus fully diluted, something around there. I'm going to have to check that math. But yeah, that would have you at about $30,000 at 6Z1. So if $30,000 is good for you at 6Z1, and that's after a major pump, that's after we get to like our peak, our huge like Dogecoin type peak inside, or like Shiba Inu Dogecoin type peak inside of Baby Doge. So yeah, that's going to be a huge pump to get us all the way up there. But your 300 billion will still hold weight at 30K at 61. But that's after a major pump, which could be 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. So I would say 1 trillion generally is what you want to look at if you want like that big money, but it's not financial advice at all. I'm not a financial advisor. But hey, 1 trillion baby dollars. Let me go ahead and pull this up and see what we have. 1 million billion trillion, multiply that by 6Z1, and 1 trillion would get you about 100K at 6Z1. So yeah, 1 trillion is really what you want to shoot for. But hey, as we go on with time, you'll eventually be able to get there. Now, also we got over here, Fantastic Kali 91 says, when you transfer them, are there any fees? I'm not sure what you're saying. When you transfer, oh, okay, when you transfer your baby Doge, yeah, you have to pay those fees every time you transfer. Even whenever you transfer over to your Ledger, I paid those fees for Ledger. But someone mentioned that you could buy it directly from Ledger Live going through MetaMask. So I'm gonna have to try that way. But yeah, you have to pay whenever you transfer. And shout out to King Blazer Gaming, says very nice live. So that's all good over there. And I actually want to bring up something over here. So let me go back over here to the banners and bring up these comments. All right. So I want to mention something. If anyone wants to like donate to the channel, definitely go ahead and donate. But also, if anyone wants to do live chats, or not live chats, but come into the live, then you can definitely do that. I have the link at the top of the screen. It's pinned at the top of the chats, so you can click there if you want to join the live. And I'll allow anyone to join, just as long as you verify yourself. You just log in with your YouTube or your Facebook, and then you're verified. But yeah, definitely go ahead and do that. Let's see here. So also, if anyone wants to send do any super chats, definitely go ahead and do that. It helps out a lot. Like I said, all I do is work, 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 work. So this is a lot of work for me. But anyways, big shout out to the whole Baby Doge army that showed up here. We got the next person here, says Studio 605. Hi, bro. Wish you the best and on your first and future lives. So I've done a few other lives before this, but thank you, because it feels like my first. But I'm going to be doing a lot more inside of the near future. I'm gonna read a few more chats here. He says, Babajid Shodian says, will Binance Smart Chain be on Volti change when it comes on board? I'm not too sure, honestly, but I'm gonna have to look onto that. I'm not too sure about the whole Volti change and everything about that. But over here we got Larry Gaga says, what is keeping Baby Doge from being listed on Binance or other big exchanges like Bybit, Qcoin, and all that good stuff? So I think it could just be either our tokenomics, but we seen tokenomics coins get listed on the major exchanges. For one, OKX is a major exchange. It's a top tier 1 exchange, and you already seen what Baby Doge could do there. So we have the potential to get on these other exchanges. I really just think that they're charging an insane fee that Baby Doge is just not paying right now. So I think Baby Doge is trying to get listed onto these exchanges organically, just because they see the growth in Baby Doge. Because let's be honest, if we as a community, like if the Baby Doge developers pay to get listed on these exchanges, and we already have a huge community, we're pretty much giving them money, and then them listing Baby Doge gives them even more money because all those exchange fees, and we already have a huge community of 1.6 million people. So it makes no sense for us to pay to get listed onto an exchange. It's kind of like paying for a chick to date you that already likes you. Like there's no point of doing that. So that's the best analogy I can give there, which a lot of people do for some reason. But anyways, over here, someone says, anti Kebast, keep it pissed. I can't say that for some reason. Keba pissed says, I don't know, Marcellus, but Gov Capital says $6 next year of prediction. Oh, no. $6, and it's never going to happen for Baby Doge. I don't even know where this came from. And he says, I don't know if this is possible with the swap. $6 will never happen for Baby Doge, ever, inside the whole life of Baby Doge. Like, you can't even really do the math equation, because if you do 420 quadrillion times that, you're gonna get a million, gazillion, billion, quadrillion, and yeah, that's not gonna happen ever. But yeah, that's definitely funny that they do that prediction. That just shows you that they're using the Baby Doge name just for clicks and views and money, pretty much. So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna take that off the screen. This person over here says, I meant Baby Dogecoin. So, oh, okay. Will Baby Dogecoin be on Volti Change? Okay. Baby Doge, it could be on Volti Change, but like I said, I don't know much about Volti Change. That's for Volt Inu, right? I think so. But anyways, moving on to this next one. He says, Emua says, thank you and love from India. Big shout out to the whole people out there inside of India. I know they're really big on crypto, so that's definitely really cool to see. We have a whole international wide broad here. So also, we have Evan Burn Bomb says Doge hit almost 100 billion market cap. Yeah, it was actually at like 92 billion, and Sheep hit almost 50 billion market cap. Do you think we can hit somewhere between there? Yes, I definitely expect to see 10 billion market cap for Baby Doge, and then eventually in the near future or the far future, we could see like 50 billion once like we get more money into crypto and once we're inside of our next bull run. Before I go over any of these other ones, I'm gonna go ahead and share this screen here from my window, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is how I share that. Okay, see, I'm getting used to these live streams, so yeah, I can actually share what they said on the AMA, and something that they said on the AMA was good. You know, a lot of people were disappointed a little bit, and some people were talking some smack inside the comments on the AMA, and they got banned. But right here, we can neither confirm nor deny Elon is not affiliated with Baby Doge. So, especially after Elon Musk said that Baby Doge tweet, I think that we could definitely be having, you know, Elon Musk, maybe a Elon Musk AMA. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah, I think that this is definitely a possibility for us. So, yeah, Elon Musk is probably affiliated with Baby Doge in some kind of way. We just don't know what way that they're affiliated, that he's affiliated with Baby Doge. But yeah, I definitely believe in some kind of way he is affiliated with Baby Doge. But moving on to this next one. And also, if anyone wants to join the live stream, you can go ahead and do that. It's going to be pinned at the top of the screen here. So you can see that, and you can also see some other things like the Cash App donation. If you want to donate through Cash App, you could also see some other stuff on here like the donation for PayPal. Or if you just want to go ahead and send through a super chat to support the channel, then that will help out a lot as well. So you can go ahead and do that if you want. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a really good live stream because I want to talk about some live technical analysis, and I want to start doing these live streams more. So that's going to be something that I'm going to do a lot here in the future. Now, let me go ahead, and it says add Marcellus to the stream. It looks like someone else is. Okay, wait. Why is it saying add me to the stream? All right, anyways, let me just take that down. All right. So over here we got Evan. Yeah, I already read that. And then we got Rick Wright says, is Baby Doge swap going to burn Baby Doge? Yeah, someone actually asked this already. He says, if so, how much, when, daily, weekly, monthly. Baby Doge swap itself is not going to do manual burns, but when we get those transactions going through and from Baby Doge swap, I think that they might implement some when we get the main net coming out, but we're not 100% sure. And Be Kind says, how many Baby Doge left so far? I'm not actually 198 minus 420 quadrillion. So 420 minus 198. Fully diluted, we have 420, and then right now we have 222. And then when you subtract, you know, the liquidity, the dev wallets, and all that good stuff, then you're gonna get somewhere around 156. It was somewhere around there when we were doing the math the other time. But yeah, it's somewhere around there. And we got over here, Fantastic Cali 91. When do you think we will reach 6 Z's? So 6 zeros, that's a really high amount for us, but it's definitely where the target price that I'm shooting for because I really believe in Baby Doge. But I would say 6Z1 would be like later in the future, like 1, 2 to 3 years. I would say 1 to 3 years max, 1 year minimum. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financialized. Gotta say that. But yeah, that's somewhere around that area. But I want to go ahead and share my screen again. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this next thing. We're gonna do some technical analysis here with the Baby Doge. We're going to talk about some of this stuff, but I'm going to answer a few more of these questions. So first, we're going to go over to this next one, and it is, do you think Baby Doge will delete 4 zeros this year? That's not going to happen. And also 4 zeros in general is going to be really hard to reach. And let me show you why. So if I take and do some math here, let me take and do some math here because that's a very, very hard area for us to actually reach inside of Baby Doge. So let me stop sharing that screen and see if I can share the calculator with you. So yeah, I could actually share the calculator. All right. So this is a really tricky thing, like 4 zeros. If you think about it, let's go ahead and take and do some multiplication here. So we have about 222 quadrillion circulating. That's including liquidity and everything. So we're just going to do that main price there. So if you do 222 quadrillion, and it's going to be a lot of zeros, so I'm going to have to count it in order to keep up million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, and then multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That'll bring us up here to million, billion, trillion, 2.2 trillion in market cap. And that Bitcoin hasn't even done that. So I don't think that it's possible for Baby Doge to hit 4 zeros at all. And the only way Baby Doge hits 4 zeros is if Bitcoin just jumps to like 5-10 trillion market cap. And then, Ethereum is like at 7 trillion market cap. So really six zeros is what we're really looking for, because that's more realistic. But yeah, we definitely have a possibility to hit 6 zeros. So that is definitely the more realistic one for us to do. And over here we got Coochie Boy says, I think that's how you say it. I don't even know if that's how you say it. He says, "What up, bro? Thanks for the awesome work in Baby Doge space." Yes, no problem. My pleasure. Big shout out to you. And sorry if I said your name wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna be inside the Baby Doge army for a very long time and forever. And really, I'm still inside Doge and Sheep, so I'm still really big inside of all those. But Baby Doge is my favorite out of all of those. And we got Studio 605 long supported here says, "Don't you think that Baby Dogecoin administration have communist regime? There's no freedom of speech at all, and I felt that on my own skin. I got muted for asking about some rumors." I think you were the one that actually asked those things inside of the AMA today and got banned. But I think it might have been the way that you came across to them. It kind of came across disrespectful, I think. Actually, say what you said to them inside of the chat so I could see if you were the person that said that. But I'm not too sure. So yeah, like say what you said in the chat or something similar, and I can kind of see what was up there. But yeah, from what I seen, someone did say something disrespectful in the chat, and they got banned. But we got over here, Andre Conti says, I was the one asking on the AMA about Google indexing. Yeah, that was actually really a really good question, because I do Google ads, I do all that, and that's a really good question because that's a huge way to grow. And over here it says, really hope they don't just release the swap and leave it there, but they support it with good marketing. That's a good question, because the way Pancake Swap grew is that exact same way. The way Crypto.com grew was that exact same way. They put ads on CoinGecko, Facebook, Instagram, Google. They put ads on YouTube, everywhere. So if Baby Doge could do that same thing, then we're gonna go huge. And if we could allocate some of the taxes to marketing, that'll definitely be really good for us. So yeah, that was a good question, Andre. All right, and over here we got a Kologa Nizor says, "How many Baby Doge is burnt a day?" Actually, I could tell you that right now. So let's go over here and share the screen. Go to the windows. All right, here it is. So how many Baby Doge is burnt a day? We got over here, we got about, let's wait for this to load. I think it's going to be about 18K. Yep, 18.37K worth of US dollars, which is 11.74 trillion Baby Doge burned today in the last 24 hours. So yeah, we're burning a lot. And I noticed within like the last, I want to say the last 2 weeks, I've gotten almost 2 billion inside of reflections. So I'm definitely happy with those reflections. So yeah, we're doing some pretty good numbers here inside of Baby Doge. And let's see who else we got. So we got over here just joining. Shout out to ND Express for joining this. And then we got over here, Andre Conti also says, "By the way, thank you for what you are doing. I've been watching your videos for like 4 months. Keep it up." Thank you. That's huge support there. Like any way people can support, either by watching the videos, hitting the like button, commenting, it really helps a lot, because I'm trying to make YouTube my day job. And right now, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm working 6 days a week, 10 hours a day at my day job. It's a physical job, so 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. And yeah, it's really physical. And then I work out for 2 hours after that. So, I'm getting those gains inside the gym. So yeah, 2 hours after that full body workout. And then I come home, shower, eat, and then I make Baby Doge videos. And then I try to make other videos. And then I try to plan, some other stuff for the future. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of work on here. So if anyone wants to super chat, it'll really help out a lot. Or if you just want to become a member of the channel, or if you just want to hit the like button, subscribe, or comment, all of that helps out a lot. And I appreciate it all. And also we got over here, Rick Wright says, "When these exchanges list Baby Doge like L Bank, are they doing the tax burn percent on exchange, or is this just on chain tax burn?" Yeah, that's a good question. I've never personally bought Baby Doge on any exchange, so I can't really answer it properly, but I would think they are doing the tax burn. So they apply that inside of your purchase. This is what I think, by the way. I'm not 100% sure. They apply to that on your purchase, because if you're purchasing on an exchange, it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. So it's really their crypto, but they're applying that tax onto you as you buy it. But yeah, I think that's how it works, but I don't really use the exchanges, to be honest. We got over here, Babajid Shodion says, never say never, Marcellus. In life, anything is possible. Shiba Inu surprised itself. Please eat that statement. Eh, I don't know. 2.2 trillion. Like, all right, I'll say this. 10 years, in 10 years, I could see Baby Doge at a 2.2 trillion market cap because I could also see the US printing more money. I could see all other countries. I could see the UK printing money. I could see India printing more money. African countries printing more money. I can see massive inflation for every single country printing more money, which will then make Baby Doge worth $2.2 trillion. But then that 2.2 trillion wouldn't be as significant as it is today. So you got to think about it. $10,000 in 10 years is going to be nothing. 10,000 US dollars in 10 years is going to be nothing. Today, it may look like a lot of money, but in 10 years, it's nothing. Just like with 100K, it's going to look like nothing in 10 years. So we got to look at it from that perspective. So yeah, it's possible in 10 years for us to hit 2.2 trillion market cap, but it's also just going to be heavily inflated with money circulating in the whole global economy. But also we have over here, Reflections Baby TD says, Studio, you can reach out to an admin to review the ban just for your information. Oh yeah, he's responding to Studio 605. So yeah, that's definitely an interesting thing. I want to see exactly what you said to them because I don't know why they would ban you. But it says over here, he said, no, I wasn't at AMA at all. Okay, so that wasn't you. He said that happened before 2-3 months ago. I politely asked about some rumors about Baby Dogecoin odor. It wasn't rude. I know you don't want to go against our community, and neither do I. Okay, so yeah, I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, sometimes people do get banned for asking questions that they don't like, but I don't know exactly what's going on with that, so I'm not gonna touch on it too much. But over here we got this person, Watch All Cut, says, what zero listing Binance exchange? What zeros listing Binance? I don't know what you're saying. I think he's saying how many zeros would we lose with a Binance listing? So that is definitely 2 zeros. We're gonna see 6Z1 if Binance lists us, because if Binance lists us, for sure other exchanges are gonna compete for that same market money, that same market cap, that same money flow. So if Binance lists us, Coinbase is their direct competitor. They're going to list us. Qcoin, their direct competitor. Crypto.com and all these other exchanges. Robinhood is listing so many cryptos right now. So yeah, and also we're a meme coin. So yeah, Robinhood's going to look at us like we're a gym. So honestly, we're going to get listed by a lot of exchanges, which is going to cause us to go up to 6Z1. So that's definitely very possible in the future. Now, that would actually be a $22 million market cap. Actually, let me bring up the screen here and do the math for the $22 million market cap. So this is let me go ahead and bring up my calculator here. So let me take down this screen. Let's bring up that calculator and share that screen. All right. So we have 222 trillion inside, or wow, too many twos. All right. 222 trillion inside of Baby Doge coins, because we've already, 222 quadrillion. That's more. All right, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Multiply that by 6Z1, and that should be 200, or that should be 22.2 billion in market cap. So yeah, 22.2 billion market cap at 6Z1, and that's what our current burns are. That's without any burns. Like if we had no more burns, we're going to be at 22.2 trillion billion in market cap. I keep messing up. But yeah, we're going to have more auto burns and possibly more manual burns. So it would probably be more like 18, 16, maybe even 15 billion by the time we actually reach 6Z1, which is going to be a lot easier for us to reach. So if you look at it, we're really getting closer and closer to it, because we already reached like 1 to 2 billion fully diluted market cap. So I think we have a possibility of getting up there. But yeah, big shout out to Raider Mendoza, 1984, longtime supporter. Says thanks for the live and daily Baby Doge updates. Watching from California. Shout out to you. California is a whole vibe out there. So yeah, y'all are definitely doing it big out there in California. I'm over here in Florida, so I'm trying to eventually move down to Miami. I'm inside of Central Florida, but I'll be moving down to Miami probably inside of January. But yeah, I'm gonna be visiting California whenever I get some more money. But yeah, California is expensive, so it's no joke out there. But we got over here, ET says, good job, keep it up, and let's grow the channel and bring more content. Yes, thank you. Also, I'm going to be making another channel, so I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to keep sharing this screen. So I want to show you this other channel that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be making a lot of other channels, and like I was just saying with Raider Mendoza, we're going to be going like all over the place. We're going to be going everywhere. We're going to be going live on places. So here is the YouTube analytics. Now, and for also all the people out there that are saying, you're making so much money off of baby Doge, blah, 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 blah. You got to know I'm doing more than 100 hours a week, or not a week. I'm doing more than 100 hours a month making baby Doge content, making $287 a month for all this time that I'm putting in. That's why I asked for super chats and all this other stuff, because I put in a lot of time. Just to make the video is taking me about 30 minutes just to get the video done, right? And then doing the planning before the video, doing the research and the technical analysis and seeing where we're going to go, that's another 30 minutes. So that's already an hour there. And then to edit the video, to render the video, to make the thumbnails. Oh, don't even get me started on the thumbnails. I do so much work in designing thumbnails. So I'm going to show you everything today. Here are all the thumbnails. Like, I literally have thousands of thumbnails that I've designed. I'm designing merch actually, and this is going to be part of the merch that I'm designing. So it's going to be like a whole crypto themed merch with meme coins. And I'm designing a lot of other stuff, but I do a lot of work here. So for all the people saying that, I'm over here funneling money from baby Doge, like $287 ain't nothing for what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm really asking people to support the channel for a good reason, because I want to do this full time and I want to go over all these different cryptos full time. So if you do want to support the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'm not using the baby Doge community for money. If anything, the baby Doge community is using me for content. So that's how I'm seeing it. But yeah, anyways, this has been a really fun adventure with baby Doge. Anyway, I like making these videos, so I would do it without money as well. But if you go over here, you're going to see I have the Marcellus live channel. So I'm going to start doing live streams on here and transferring the lives over there. And then Marcellus, the one channel. This is going to be pretty much for my vlogs inside the United States. And then I'm going to be doing my Marcellus Travels channel, which is going to be international vlogs for different countries. And then I'm going to have over here my other Marcellus channel, which is going to be my beats. And I only have one beat on here that I posted like last year. But I'm going to be doing all these different things. And like I said, this is a lot of work for YouTube just for baby Doge. So I'm going to be expanding on here. But I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that, because a lot of people are acting like I'm out here finessing the baby Doge community. But really, I'm getting finessed. So yeah, I'm getting finessed out of my time. But anyways, I really like the baby Doge community. I really like baby Doge in general. So that's all good. But big shout out to ET for noticing the hustle and the grind. Now we got Studio 605. Oh yeah, I already went over this one actually. Now we have Nick Harvey says, dude, pretty much watch you every day within 10 years of burns long term. Do you think baby Doge is a viable option? PS, you work at UPS? No, I don't work at UPS. But also he's saying big shout out to you for watching me for like every day for a while. That's definitely huge support there. But he said, within 10 years of burns long term, do you think baby Doge is a viable option? But yeah, within 10 years of burns, you gotta think baby Doge is gonna be one of the top tier cryptos. So within 10 years with burns, it's going to be very scarce, and 6Z1 is definitely possible. Now, I will say this for the person that said 4Z1, 4 zeros. It's possible for us to lose 4 zeros and only have 4 zeros inside of 10 years. That's definitely possible. I wasn't saying that's not. It's not possible to do it by this year, because that's what he said. He said by the end of the year, 4 zeros. It won't happen this year. But 10 years, I'm definitely looking at that as a possible solution. But yeah, I'm mostly long term. I have 3 wallets. My Ledger Nano X is never getting sold. I'm just going to be racking up all of those reflections. And then I have a long-term crypto wallet on Trust Wallet, which I'm going to sell at 6Z1. So then I can have about 250. Well, now it'll be 210 to 220K at 6Z1. And then I have a third wallet that I'm probably going to end up selling at 7Z1, which will probably end up having me at like 20K. So that one wallet for the Ledger Nano X is long term, is never getting sold. And then my other largest wallet, that's only going to get sold at 6Z1, because you gotta reap your profits. Like, you can't just hold on forever. You gotta sell a little bit, and then when you do that, your reflections go to the whole community, and that helps out the whole community once you put those coins out there. So once they get very scarce, and yeah, I'm definitely trying to do that and achieve that financial freedom. So you're gonna have to sell some of your stuff eventually, but that's why you want to set it up where you have multiple wallets and you have a plan for them. And I mentioned this a lot, and I'm going to stay true to it. I'm going to have that Ledger Nano X forever, and it's actually sitting over there. But actually, we got over here, Evan Burbaum says, yes, I'm on a centralized exchange, and they take 10% buy/sell. So yeah, they do take 10% buy and sell. And again, we got Studio 605 says, but for example, there is on Discord post by moderator where he says that it's a shame or something like that to explain to our community baby Dogecoin tokenomic. They sometimes make him mad. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but sometimes whenever you say something that they don't like, I guess they'll ban you. And I've heard of some people getting banned on the Telegram as well for saying something that they didn't like. But it's their platform, so can't get too mad at them. But it happens. But anyways, I'm gonna start doing the technical right now. I'm gonna do a technical analysis, and then the next question is gonna be Robert Johnson after I get done with that. But if any of you want to go ahead and send through a super chat or a cash app, definitely go ahead and do that, and it'll be much appreciated. So I'm gonna bring up this banner right here and show that. So if you want to go ahead and send cash app through, definitely go ahead and do that. It really helps out the channel a lot. Or if you just want to do a super chat, definitely do that. We're gonna get over here back to our technical analysis. So let's do some technical analysis here. So over here is the baby Doge technicals. So for right here, you can see right now we're actually going down to that support. So that's what I mentioned in my previous video. I said expect us to hit this support, and I did the video right at this point here. And so far the prediction is correct. We're actually going down to that support. So I really like these indicators here. I'm no longer partnered with Vital Algo. They actually they completely changed up their branding, and then they were bought out by Chart Prime. They're bought out by Chart Prime, and they never messaged me about getting bought out by Chart Prime, and they just completely canceled my influencer marketing program that we're doing together. So I guess I'm not support. Well, I'm not saying I'm not supporting them anymore, but I'm not promoting them anymore. But I still am using their indicators because they did give me a free package for it for like 5 years. So I'm still using the indicators. But if you do want to check out Chart Prime, I think it's like chartprime.com or something. Let me actually look at that. But yeah, I'm not going to actively promote them. But if you do want to check them out, this is what I use. I'm not just going to hate on them because they did give me a free program, but it is pretty expensive and I'm not really getting any incentives out of it anymore. So this is Chart Prime if you want to use these indicators, and they're pretty good indicators. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to just talk down on them, but yeah, they just kind of completely ghosted me. So yeah, anyways, there was also a lot of bad reviews on Vital Algo with them doing bad customer service and with their other employees, and they just kind of ghosted them as well. So I see what they were saying, and I didn't listen at first, but it's whatever. I got a free program out of it. But yeah, anyways, let's do some more technicals. As you can see here, though, we are going down to this support. So expect the support to hit the 1450. Like I said earlier, if you watched the video earlier today, we're going to hit that 1550 support. And when we hit that, that's going to help build momentum to go up to the next area here. So the next area for baby Doge to go after 1450, if we were to become bullish, it will probably try to break back above 1530. And if we can get above there, then we will get stops here at 1615, and then probably going back down to about 1447. Well, really not 1447, 1550 before we build up more momentum to try to get back above 1615. And if we can get above that, then you will see it hitting 1740. So we got a lot to work on here with the baby Doge technicals, but I think we definitely have that possibility to go up. But over here on the oscillator, you see there is some selling volume going on. So we got to wait until that selling stops and it reverses to the upside. But until then, we're just going to sit here and chill. But let's see what we got now inside of the chat. So also, if anyone wants to send any super chats, go ahead and do that. Ask anything. I'll go over the super chats immediately. But if not, I got to go one by one for these chats. So I forgot the last one I left off on. Oh, yeah, Robert Johnson. There you are. He says you're figuring at the current supply, but if the swap is going to help burn more tokens, then it is possible. Yeah, that's definitely possible. But by the end of the year, though, I don't see 4 zeros being lost. Not by the end of the year. But hey, it is possible though if we have everyone starting to use the swap like Pancake Swap. If it blows up on like that Pancake Swap scale and then grows way bigger than Pancake Swap, then yeah, that's definitely a possibility. And over here, let me go ahead and bring this off for a second. We got over here, Studio 605 says, I won't spam anymore. Sorry. No, it's all good. You can ask anything, ask any questions. I don't know about inside the Baby Doge Discord or Telegram, though. You can't ask them anything because sometimes they might just take you down. But yeah, over here we got Gabriel Warren, or I think it's pronounced Gabriel Warren or Gabriel Warren, but it says Baby Dogecoin, what's new? But what's new in Baby Doge is the swap, the test net. And also something that they mentioned inside the AMA. Let me actually go ahead and bring that AMA up real quick. So let's bring this back up to the screen. Actually, now I'm going to have to bring up a whole new screen here. So let me go ahead and share that Discord. I think I already took down the Discord. Wait, I'm gonna have to bring that back up again. But yeah, there's a lot of new stuff that they actually talked about with the Discord, which I wanted to talk about today. So that's what we're gonna go over now. So, anyways, it's not letting me bring up this window for some reason. Let me try it again and share this screen. Okay, here it is. All right, so we're gonna go over the whole Discord because there wasn't much. I would say because there was just a lot of repeating in here, but it was good overall, I would say. But a lot of people were disappointed. But this is what people asked for. People asked for monthly Discord AMAs, and now people are getting mad. But whatever. But anyways, they said for the app they're gonna have either both of them. But they said for this app, well, first let's read the question. The question was, all right, we know sometimes the mobile phone operating system debates. A lot of people want iOS, a lot of people want Android, and they said, which one are you really gonna go with? They said, if all goes according to plan, we expect our Baby Doge app to launch later this year. The app will initially launch alongside our Baby Dogecoin card. So first the card's going to launch, and then they're going to, well, not first, but they're going to launch them at the same time. Then they said, which will allow users to spend Baby Doge and other top cryptocurrencies and 50 million plus merchants worldwide. Then they said, we have thought about potential app integrations in the future, but at this time, we are focused on launching the iOS and Android app with our card. And then they came over here to mention that NFTs really aren't doing too well, so they're really not focused on the NFT marketplace. But they did mention that they are finished with a beta version of the NFT marketplace. So they said, looking at the current state of the market, we are not 100% firm on the release of our NFT marketplace. Our primary focus right now is the swap with our NFTs and cards after. And then they said, we haven't seen a lot of success for NFTs on the Binance Smart Chain. The NFT space seems to be in a winter currently. We have developed a simple version of our marketplace, but at this time we are choosing to hold off on any current or any further development as our main dev focus is for the swap right now. So keep that in mind. Anything could change. So yeah, also down here they said we have a strategic rollout for the Baby Doge swap and our cards in the near future, which could include ads and videos. This is huge right here. So the question was actually a lot is being learned and built in this market. What are the marketing plans for the future and continuing to build the Baby Doge community? What is the Baby Doge coin doing to pique the interest of the younger generation? And really, I think TikTok, they need to go ham on TikTok. All right. Everybody's on TikTok, but mainly the kids are focusing on TikTok. So if Baby Doge wants to capture the attention of the younger generation from teenagers all the way up to like younger 20s people, you want to go for TikTok. And anyways, they said we have a strategic rollout for the Baby Doge swap in our card in the near future, which includes ads and videos like our 3D swap announcement, which was actually received very well. And they said we also plan on pushing out how-to videos that will engage users and help navigate our products, making it easier to interact. And our goal is to provide a great product that people want to use and talk about and create a worldwide community pretty much. But yeah, this is definitely something that we need inside of the Baby Doge community. And then down here, they said Baby Doge holders get swap fee discounts at Baby Doge Swap when they were asked about a question over here. But for the most part, they did say that there was going to be the swap fee discounts. But then when the reflections baby kind of, corrected them and said we were talking about the taxes, I don't think they respond to the tax part. So I don't think the taxes are going to get reduced, the 10% tax. But what I do think they are going to do is for the NFTs, if you are an NFT holder, then I think you get those 10%, you get a reduction on the purchase fees. I think if you're an NFT holder, but I'm not too sure. So don't mark me on that. You either have to be an NFT holder or an NFT holder and staker. So something along those lines. But yeah, I think we're going to have some really good stuff coming out soon for Baby Doge. And over here, they said our swap is a major step our swap is a major step in the right direction of adding utility to the project. And this is another thing that could really help us. And I think they're hinting at a Binance listing. They said adding because remember, CZ Binance said utility is one of the biggest things alongside of the community. And then over here, they say adding our app and card launch will help us bolster our position that Baby Doge isn't just a meme. So that's definitely a pretty big one. And then this was also huge. Someone said, thank you for the great answers. If I'm not wrong, the debit card will be available in the UK and USA, but it's not going to be like that. First, it's going to come out in the EU, in the EEAU, and the EU stands for the European Union, and then the EEA is standing for the Economic European Association, I think. Don't mark me on that. I think it's something like that. But yeah, they pretty much said that. And also the EEA it spans from France to Spain to Italy to Norway to all those countries up there is the EEA, and the EU is a little bit more diverse, I believe. But yeah, they did say that they're going to be rolling out a whole complete thing with that. But first, they're going to do the EU and the EEA, and then they're going to do the USA after they do that and expand to other countries. So when the card comes out, is it not going to initially come out for the US? It's going to come out for the EU first. So that was definitely a pretty good answer right there. So also, if anyone wants to go ahead and send through some super chats and ask something, definitely go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go over the next question here. What is the current circle supplies? What's the current circulating supply by Hamdan says? The current circulating supply is, I believe, 222 million, and that's not including, or that's not excluding the liquidity and everything. It's pretty much including liquidity and dev wallets and all that. But without that, I don't know. I'd have to do some more math. But over here, we got Evan Birnbaum says, you also don't get reflections, unfortunately, on a centralized exchange. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't hold on centralized exchanges. Is it really not your coins or anything like that? It's not your crypto. And yeah, I don't hold on centralized exchanges. Now we got over here, Fantastic Cali 91 says, come to Germany. So yeah, I'm gonna do a travel vlog for Germany. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna be doing some travel vlogs out there. So I'm definitely gonna hit up Germany. And let me go ahead and share another screen here for this. Oh, well, I already pulled down that screen. Anyways, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be coming to Germany, and probably gonna hit up some Berlin spots, maybe Hamburg, and there's a lot of different places in Germany that I got to learn about, but a lot of them are hard to pronounce. So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna end up coming out there, and I'm definitely gonna end up doing a whole Europe tour, and also inside of the islands, like somewhere in Indonesia. We need to have like a big Baby Doge get together. Like once we all make big money off Baby Doge, we need to have a huge Baby Doge army get together. You know, kind of like how Bitger is making that resort out inside of what were those islands called? The Maldives. Yeah, Bitger is making a whole big thing out in the Maldives, and they're actually developing a resort for their holders. So I think we should do something like that with Baby Doge, where we just rent a resort out for the day, and then we have a big old party for Baby Doge. That would be really cool. But yeah, we got over here. Hamdan says God is great. All right, that's his name. Hamdan, God is great. But he says, but only burn 700 trillion a month. That's worthless. I think we don't burn 700 trillion a month. I don't think so. I don't know. I would have to do more research on that. Our normal volume, we don't burn 700 trillion a month. But when we start to get, the huge pumps coming, that's when we start burning lots. But yeah, they said that they're not going to do another manual burn until they get the whole baby Doge swap thing situated. So that's one thing that they said inside of the AMA. And I could probably find it here if I scroll long enough. So I think that was actually towards the top of the AMA. They went over a lot of stuff. But where did the actual AMA start? So yeah, the first thing, they're just talking about how they really started with Baby Doge. And then the second thing, is kind of more touching up on saving dogs and how they started. And then their goal for Baby Doge Swap was here. So they said, our goal is to provide a host of products and services so that everyone can choose something that works for them, adding utility to our token by offering perks like lower fees on Baby Doge Swap is a way to reward our holders. And then they said, for being the best community in crypto, using our upcoming Baby Doge card will allow more people to spend it directly and all that good stuff. And they're trying to break away from the whole only a meme thing. So anyways, this was a good one. They say issue-wise, nothing out of the ordinary, just fine-tuning. And they were talking about the swap, the testnet. They said the main challenge has been handling all the demand. So a lot of people have been using it. Me personally, I haven't used the testnet yet, and I don't plan on using the testnet. I'm waiting for the actual Baby Doge swap, and that's when I'm going to get in on it. But anyways, we have over here, they say we don't have an exact launch date yet, and this is for the mainnet. I kind of already mentioned that and touched up on it. But like I said, the farming and staking is really what I'm focused on. They said we also want to help the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. This is the main thing right here that you want to take away from this. They say we also want to help the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem in general. When you look at the post that CZ Binance said, what gets a token listed to Binance? They said something that uplifts the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. And it's kind of funny how they specifically said that inside of this post here. They said by providing our farming and staking services. So that is definitely going to uplift the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. So that's definitely something really big right there that you want to look at. And over here we have another thing. They said, how is Baby Dogecoin ensuring that they prioritize project security throughout this? And they pretty much big up, they just lifted up Certic with this one, because you got to think about it. They are through Certic, with all their auditing. So it's only obvious that they say that their security is secured by Certic. They had to give them that shout out there. So they had to do that. But yeah, over here we got more stuff. And I think Certic is the best inside the crypto space with auditing. So that's hands down, no doubt. But anyways, if all goes according to plan, we expect Baby Doge app to launch later this year. And I kind of already went up over on that one. So yeah, they pretty much reiterated on a lot of the different stuff that we already talked about inside of Baby Doge. But hey, it's still good. And they said our swap is a major step right now in the right direction. I already went over that, the EU stuff. So yeah, and they said personally they like using Trust Wallet over the other one that they were talking about. They like using Trust Wallet better. So Trust Wallet versus MetaMask, Trust Wallet's better, but right now they're using MetaMask, so then they can do the test net. So that was definitely good. And also, big shout out to all the people out there inside of Indonesia. It was their Independence Day yesterday. So big shout out to all the Indonesians in the chat. And yeah, also, what else was this? As far as partners, they're going to have a new announcing with another partner with the donations for the dogs. So big shout out to that. And some more stuff over here. We have right here. As of right now, we do not plan to burn September 1st. This is what everyone wants to know. We do not plan, or we do not have a plan to burn September 1st right now. So that could change. But as of right now, they do not have a plan to burn on September 1st. And they said, we announced in our last AMA that with the pending release of our swap, we will discontinue the manual burning for the time being. So yeah, don't expect any burns anytime soon. So that is definitely something you want to look at. But anyways, they also said, someone said, oh yeah, AG Crypto PR said, can we turn off the 10% tax fee for like 24 hours? And they said no plans for that at the moment. So yeah, that's not going to happen either. So yeah, they had some, good questions on here. And then this is where they pretty much left off. So yeah, that was pretty much all of the AMA. I would say it was pretty productive, but it's not what a lot of people wanted. A lot of people wanted a lot more talk about the Baby Doge swap and a lot more talk about, all the different utilities that they promised. And they did mention all those utilities, but it was a short AMA, so you really can't go over all of it 100%. But I would say, for advice for their next AMA, I think what they need to do, instead of starting the AMA off with how they started, how Baby Doge started, how the developer started, they should start straight off with utilities. They should start straight off with marketing and how they plan on turning this into a viable business. And I think that is definitely where we should be going with this. But I think overall the AMA was all right. But anyways, going over here to the next one, he says, but not with 700 trillion a month. They should burn at least 3 quadrillion or 4 quadrillion. So that's definitely good. But I don't think they will do that again. That was like a one-time thing. The 3-4 quadrillions happened for like 5-6 months, and then they just kind of stopped it. Well, no, it really happened for like a year. But anyways, 3 zeros and a 1. Not likely. Highly not likely. Amazing Mellow. We're not going to see 3Z1. I don't know. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's not going to happen. 3Z1 is going to be 222 trillion market cap. And that is 222 trillion market cap without any more burns or anything like that. So really, it would probably be like 15 trillion market cap or 10 trillion market cap, which is still insanely high. So let's give that 20 years. 10, 15 years, I don't know. But that's an extremely high market cap. With a lot of burns, it could be a lot lower. But we're just looking at it from this perspective. So yeah, I definitely don't think that that's going to happen soon. But for Z1, I would say give that 10 years, 5-10 years. And then Henman also says, not it can't with this supply and a slow burn. It probably could, but yeah, we're not too sure. And then can Baby Doge do 6Z1 this year? No. This year, we're not looking at anything more than 7Z1. Anything more than 7Z1 is relevant for this year because we only have four months left of the year. And right now, we're inside of a bear market. So 7Z1 is the highest we're looking for, which is definitely even a push in itself. So we also have some more people over here. Fantastic Cali said, "What happened with the value for the NFTs?" I don't know actually. I'm not too big on NFTs, so I'm not too sure. And yeah, I'm not too big on NFTs. But hey, thanks for the live stream. Big shout out to Julian Rinju over here. We have some more stuff from some more people. Yeah, I got a lot of comments that I got to catch up on. But yeah, if anyone wants to ask anything like that you want me to answer like right now, go ahead and send a super chat. I'll go directly to it. But yeah, right now I'm looking at all the other chats and there's a lot of chats here. So let me go over the next one here. So yeah, MD Express says, how many zeros can Baby Doge do this year? Like I said, just 1 0. And that's pushing it too because we're in a bear market. So we might not even lose a zero this year because we only have 4 months left. But yeah. Next one. Julian says, my problem is with Baby Doge. If you put 100K in this coin, you have to put it on the ledger. It's 10K you lose only for the transaction and go if you when you want to sell. Okay, I see what you're saying here. So someone mentioned to me that you can buy it directly on Ledger Live through MetaMask. I tried that and it didn't work for me. So I'm gonna have to try it again. But the way I did it, I bought it on Trust Wallet, which was 10%, and then I sent it over to MetaMask, which was another 10%. So yeah, that is definitely very tricky because if you do it like that, you buy it on Trust Wallet 10%, send it to MetaMask slash Ledger because your Ledger connects to your MetaMask. So you send it to the Ledger via MetaMask. So that's 20%. And then you send it back to Trust Wallet 10%, and then you sell it another 10%. That's 40% right there. So honestly, that's the way that I was seeing it. And that's why I'm not selling on my Ledger Live right now. But I'm going to have to find out how to buy it directly on Ledger Live because I'm not doing no 40% transaction like that. And I only did it with $100. That $100 went to 1,000. I'm cool on it. I'm good. I made good gains, so I'm not really too mad. And that's my permanent wallet because I bought in on Baby Doge pretty early. So I'm just going to hold that. But anyways, so over here, so the big whales don't get in. Now we'll eventually get some big whales. And what do you think about it? Yeah, the whales, we're gonna eventually get some big whales. But over here we got Gilberto says, salute Marcellus. Thanks for being informative, inspiring me and those of us representing HODL, diamond hands to the moon, straight to the bank. So yeah, thank you. Big shout out to the whole Baby Doge army for really supporting the channel and really for supporting Baby Doge in general. So we got another one here. We got Arenzo Acasio says, I'm thinking of selling Baby Doge, or I'm thinking of selling some because I feel like a dip is coming. Well, we already had that dip, to be honest. So if you were going to sell, we already had it. So it could go a little bit lower. But according to the technical analysis, it's not going to go too far below before we get another increase in the price. So you definitely want to remember that. And right now it's just a test net. When we get the main net, that's going to be a whole nother conversation. So I pulled up the wrong screen, actually. Let me pull up the right screen this time. So let me go ahead and pull up the window here. Like I said, we're going to be coming back down here. Actually, look, live. We hit the support that I was talking about live. So that's actually pretty funny. When I mentioned this earlier in the live, we were right here at this point. And now we just haven't had a huge red candlestick. So yeah, we did have that sell-off. So I was right. And also you were right as well, Arenzo. So yeah, now you're kind of too late on selling. But yeah, you can still sell if you want. But after a big red candlestick like this, we almost always immediately get buying coming back after it. But it could drop down again after that buying comes. So you definitely want to be wary of that. But yeah, I still think it's worth sitting in on. Now, if it's money that you need immediately, then just go ahead and do what you want to do. No one can really tell you otherwise. But yeah, just do what you want to do. We got over here, Hamdan also says, Gilberto, it will take 20 years for that. So yeah, it could take a while to get to that price. Over here, we have Watch All Cut says, my Baby Doge, 36 billion tokens, no money to buy Baby Doge. Yeah, it is hard to buy the dips, but you can only do what you can do. We got Crypto Flex. I'll be there, bro. Big shout out to Crypto Flex. And we got Fantastic Cali. I'm really behind on these chats. So as you can see, I'm really behind. But yeah, if anyone wants to donate to the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. I'm going to keep saying this because I'm working hard every single day with Baby Doge. I'm working hard every single day with this channel. So if anybody at all wants to donate or support the channel, definitely go ahead and do that because I put in a lot of work for this channel. I showed you all the videos that I've done. I've done thousands of Baby Doge videos, or what feels like thousands. It's probably more like 500, 600. I don't know. It's a lot of Baby Doge videos. It's a lot of content. It's hours and hours of my life. down the drain, hundreds of hours. I think we only have like 600,000 hours inside of this life. Well, actually, no, when I did the math, I think I have 600,000 hours left to like 95, something like that. But yeah, we don't have that much time inside this life. So live it up, live it all the way up. And the next one we got over here, Raider Mendoza 1984 says, sounds like a Baby Doge Army convention size cookout. Yeah, we definitely need to get together. If actually, no, I don't think you all can see this, but I have a whole world map. Oh, yeah, you can see it on that side. I have a whole world map here. The Maldives, that's where they're doing the whole BitGert meetup. So I was thinking maybe somewhere in the islands, maybe inside of Indonesia or something. We can have a whole get together, or maybe just inside of a general place that everybody can get to, which is going to be pretty hard because we have people all over the world. But I actually want to show something actually. So first, let me go back over here and add this back to the stream. I want to show where all the people are coming from, just to give everyone the big shout out that they deserve. So let's go over here. Let's go over to YouTube Studios and let's go to analytics. And first, let's go over here and look at this. Let me give myself a big clap. 1 million views in the last 365 days. That's very hard to do on YouTube. It's very hard to do 1 million views at all. And just in the last 365 days, 1 million. And inside my whole time on YouTube, 1.8 million views. So yeah, that's definitely a pretty good achievement right there. Now, also, let's go and look at our demographics so we can see where everyone's coming from. I think that'll actually be in the audience. So yeah, let's go to the audience. Inside of the last year, most of the people watching this channel in the last year are coming from Lagos, Nigeria. So big shout out to all the Nigerians out there. I see a lot of you out there. Big shout out to all the people in Nigeria. And then second is New York. And then the third, big shout out to everyone in New York. And then the third, we got Los Angeles. And then the fourth, we got London. And then we got Chicago, Sydney, Australia, Abuja. I think that's inside of India. Let me actually go ahead and search Google for this. Google is my best friend. No, that's actually inside Nigeria. I didn't even know that. So yeah, we have a lot of people coming from Nigeria, and Port Harcourt, I think, is also somewhere in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. So Port Harcourt, yep, is also inside Nigeria. So yeah, most of the people here are out inside Nigeria. So big shout out to all of y'all. That's actually really crazy. And we got Melbourne, we got Australia. I think, yeah, Melbourne inside Australia. I need to get my geography up. We got Toronto out here in Canada, Houston out in Texas. We got the Miami folks. We got Atlanta people. We got the Bangkok, Thailand. We got Orlando, Dallas, Jakarta. Now that, I believe, is inside of Indonesia. Yeah. So we got a lot of international people inside of here, inside of the whole Baby Doge chat. So a lot of people, and this is just for the whole channel, mind you that. But whenever you look, I mainly do Baby Doge content. So in the last 7 days, it's probably almost all Baby Doge content. So for our Baby Doge holders in the last 7 days, Lagos, Nigeria is still the top. So most people in the Baby Doge army is looking like they're coming from Lagos, Nigeria. So we're probably going to have a whole get together in Lagos, Nigeria. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to go to Lagos whenever we're actually going to do this Baby Doge get together, because most of the people inside of Baby Doge are coming from Lagos. And I just now noticed my face is kind of over the whole screen and everything. So anyways, I did mention most of them though. But yeah, we're going to have to go over to Lagos, and I'll have it on the top up here now. So yeah, we're going to have to go there because that's where most of our people are coming from. But yeah, big shout out to all the Nigerians out there. Let's see. Do we have any super chats? Oh man, no super chats. No super chats at all. All right. Well, we are going through hard times, so it's understandable. If you could all hit the like button though, that would definitely help out a lot. It would help out really a lot because it'll push it out to more people and more people will support. Oh, we just got a super chat. Big shout out to Too Much. He says, congrats, brother. Keep up the good work. That's my Baby Doge. That's my Baby Doge. Yeah. Big shout out to Too Much. Too Much. Where are you coming from? Because a lot of people out there are coming from Nigeria. Maybe you're coming from Lagos, Nigeria too. But yeah, big shout out to Too Much. That's our first super chat of the night. So that's really huge. So yeah, big shout out to you. But yeah, where are you coming from? Because a lot of people out here are coming from Nigeria. We're going to have a get together inside of Lagos. That's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. And hey, who knows? Maybe if I get up to like 200K inside Baby Doge, I'll do a giveaway. I've been telling people that I will do a giveaway, but that's only once I get a good amount of Baby Doge. And that's probably where my third wallet is going to go. The third wallet that I mentioned to you all that will have 20K at 61. I'll probably just give away that whole wallet and do like a giveaway to like, I would say 100 people. and then split, 20K through 100 people. Let's see actually what that would be. 20K for 100 people. What would that really be? Like 20K divided by 100. That would be $200 per person. So yeah, that would help out a lot of people. So I could take that 20K and divide it through like 100 people. So that would be really nice. But yeah, let's move on to this next one. Too much says Los Angeles. So yeah, big shout out to Los Angeles. See, I knew you were coming from somewhere with money. So yeah, Los Angeles is the most expensive place inside America to live. Well, next to New York, they're both kind of the same. But yeah, big shout out to Too Much. He's got the big money out here. But yeah, right now is a really hard time for everyone. So I really thank you for donating that super chat. That means a lot to me. But who's the next one I was gonna go to? Andrea Conti says people don't understand that the devs were burning non-circulating tokens with manual burning. Once the tokens from dev wallets are burned, they can't burn anymore. That's true. So all the coins that they burned were not circulating at all. So it really did nothing for the price, to be completely honest. Only thing burning all these non-circulating coins does is stops Baby Doge from going below a certain point. So it's going to be very hard for Baby Doge to be back at like 9Z, 4 at 10Z. Like let's just think about it. 10Z9, like we were there once before. Is never touching that again. 9Z4, it's never touching that again. But 99 possible. But as we burn more and more coins, it's going to be very hard for Baby Doge to touch that. So you just got to keep that in mind. And then he also says once all of that is burned, they have to buy back and burn, but they don't have the money to do that, so it's impossible. Yeah. And instead of buying coins back and burning, I would way much rather them just spend that money in marketing. Just spend it all in Google ads, Facebook ads, all that, because that's what would really help us out a lot. Now we have something else over here by this Lysergic Banger. I think that's what it says. Lysergic Banger. Forgive me if I said your name wrong, but yeah, Lysergic Banger says, I just commented on your post on r/official Baby Doge you posted 20 hours ago. Oh yeah, shout out to you. So I want to say this for everyone out there that hasn't subscribed to the official Baby Doge Reddit. The one that we've been looking at all this time is not the official one, the one I've been doing for my videos, but now we have the official Baby Doge Army Reddit out. And for that one, they're actually going to be doing, the AMAs on there now. And I think it would be a lot better to do it. So this one right here is not the official Baby Doge Army Reddit. It's not the official one. So if you want to go to the official one, it's going to be right here. And then you can see the official one is here, which has 452 members. And they actually have this live chat here. So if you go over here to the live chat, then boom, this is probably where we're going to have our AMAs. And it would be a lot easier. You just go straight here and click there. Instead of joining Discord and then verifying yourself and all that, we would just go straight here. So I think that would be a lot better. So that would probably be a lot better. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. So let me go back over here and take this off the screen. All right. So we have Strategist over here. Says, I'm honestly tired of this coin barely making any big moves. I mean, if you're tired of it, you're just going to have to go ahead and sell it. But this is actually something I wanted to touch on because a lot of people have been talking down on Baby Doge. But I mean, shout out to you for being on the live stream and for holding Baby Doge in the first place. But I want to show people this just to show them how wrong you could be about Baby Doge. Like, look, this is Bitcoin, 47.5% in the last year. Bitcoin is down 47.5% in the last 365 days. But when you look at Baby Doge is going to surprise you because when you look at it, we were up more than this, but we're up 7% in the last 365 days, whereas Bitcoin is down 45% while we're up 7%. So that kind of speaks volumes on Baby Doge as a whole. The fact that we're outperforming Bitcoin and we're outperforming Ethereum and we're also outperforming BNB. We're also outperforming Cardano. We're outperforming Solana. We're outperforming all of the top 10 cryptos. Now, one that I don't think that we're outperforming is Sheeb. Nope, we're outperforming Doge as well. Shiba Inu. We're not outperforming Sheeb. Sheeb is outperforming everybody. But yeah, we're outperforming a lot of cryptos out there. So when you look at it, you got to look at it from that realistic point of view. And look at what Google does. They see that I go to Chart Prime, and you know how I was talking about with my indicators. I was showing the indicators with you all for the Chart Prime. They see that I do that, and then they start to advertise this. They steal all your information, and then they sell it to people. It's just crazy how they do that. And it's also crazy because earlier today, I went to Walmart and bought chocolate almond milk, right? It was Almond Breeze chocolate almond milk. I get home, I watch a YouTube video, and then they promote Almond Breeze chocolate almond milk to me on YouTube ads because they're looking at my debit card information on what I'm purchasing. So they see everything that you purchased on your debit card. So it's crazy how they do this. I don't know. It's just crazy how fast they can get through it. Like literally, they know everything you're doing. They know everything about you. But yeah, that's just crazy. Oh yeah, we got another one over here. Stain Skater. He said, "Hi, my name is Trey, and I live in Florida. Is Baby Doge Swap just a rebranded Uniswap?" So nah, Baby Doge Swap is not just a rebranded Uniswap. And if none of y'all know, Stain Skater, that's actually my brother. Big shout out to Trey. He's like, I would say 10 minutes from the street from me. But yeah, that's my brother. He says, "Hi, my name is Trey." He knows I know that's him. But yeah, he said that it's just a rebranded, or he's asking, is it just a rebranded Uniswap? But thank you for that $5 super chat. But no. Baby Doge Swap is not a rebranded Uniswap. And also, you got to think about Pancake Swap as well. Pancake Swap is not a rebranded Uniswap as well. I think Baby Doge Swap is going to be like, it's going to be more like Pancake Swap than anything, but it's going to be its own thing. And especially with the farming and all that stuff. But if you look at it like that, then everything is just a rebranded Uniswap because that's really where everything's coming from. But nah, it's going to be its whole own thing. And I think Baby Doge Swap is probably going to be one of the bigger Binance Smart Chain swaps on the Binance Smart Chain. And also, you got to think about Elon Musk and what the Baby Doge Reddit, or not the Baby Doge Reddit, what the Baby Doge developers said. They said Elon Musk is neither supporting Baby Doge or not supporting. So he said they can't say whether or not Elon Musk is with Baby Doge Army or not. They can't say. So I think he's affiliated with them, but they just can't say it because it would be illegal for Elon Musk to do that again because he already got a lawsuit for Dogecoin. But yeah, big shout out to my brother over here donating $5. I told him he needs to keep doing his YouTube channel, but I don't think he's going to do YouTube. But hey, if he does, I'll tell you all to go subscribe to him. And over here we have wait, I was all the way up. I forgot where I was. No. Here we are. All right, yeah, right here. He says I'll be there. Actually, no, I went over all these ones. See, I keep getting lost because there's so many different chats here. But yeah, if y'all want me to answer your chats, just go ahead and throw a super chat because then it'll pop all the way up there because I'm kind of lost here with the other ones. So I'm just going to start right here. So Andre Conti says, please don't understand that the devs are burning non-circulating supply. Actually, I already set that one, and then I'm just going to start here then. Crypto market won't rally until November. Last time Bitcoin rallied crazy to all-time highs was in November 2020. So I expect a big run on November. So that could happen, actually. I think that'll be really good for us. And actually in November, that's going to be where I go on my vacation. So I might not be making videos from like November 29th to December 16th. But I probably will make videos, but there's going to be short videos. And I'm really going to focus on my travel channel because I'm going to go somewhere internationally. So that's probably what I'm going to do around that time. But I still will be making videos over there. But yeah, we could be having another rally around November. That's definitely true. And it could be in like a few months now. Over here, we got Verifier says, how much Baby Doge should I hold to be a millionaire? So we could actually go ahead and do that right now and see what exactly you would need to become a millionaire. So let me go ahead and bring up the calculator. So 6Z1 is where really our target price. If you think about it, you take your 200 or you take your 222 quadrillion Baby Doge. That's our circulating supply. Million, billion, trillion. We need 3 more for quadrillion. And then multiply it by the 6 zeros and a 1. And that will bring you up here to a 22.2 billion market cap. So if we were at a 22 billion market cap, how much would you have with 1 trillion coins? I already did this. I already know the answer to it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Million, billion, trillion. So if you had 1 trillion coins, it would pretty much bring you up to like 220K. Or no, it would bring you up to 100K. So yeah, that's 5Z1 will bring you to $1 million. So if you want $1 million, we have to get the 5Z1. And if you think about it, 5Z1 is a lot of money off of 1 trillion Baby Doge. So let's go ahead and do that 5Z1 math here. So this is 3, 1, 2, and then a 1. Multiply that by, let's say 2 trillion. I think you would probably need 2 trillion Baby Doge at 5Z1. Or I mean at 61. Actually, no, that's only 5 zeros right there. So let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too many zeros. All right. And then 1 trillion. So that would bring you up here to, all right, I don't even know what I'm doing right here. Let me do this all over again. Let me bring back my trillion baby Doge. So that's million, billion, trillion, and multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 100. All right, I don't know what I'm doing right now. So I think I just now messed up the whole math here. People are probably looking at me like I'm stupid. I had the math right earlier, but for some reason it's not right now. But anyways, how much baby Doge should I be to get to a millionaire status? Look, at 1 trillion baby Doge and at 6Z1, you're going to have 100K. At 2 trillion baby Doge at 6Z1, you're going to have 200K. So if you think about it, at 5Z1 and 1 trillion baby Doge, you'll have $1 million. So if you think it can get to 5Z1, you'll have $1 million. If you think it can get to 6Z1, you'll have 100K with 1 trillion baby Doge. So if you look at it like that, that's pretty much where we're going to be going here in the near future for baby Doge. And yeah, I just can't do math right now. I don't know why. I'm getting tired. But anyways, over here, oh yeah, I already went over this for my brother. He said baby Doge swap, just to rebrand it Uniswap, but no. It is definitely not a rebranded Uniswap. And then over here, unboxing and stuff, just hold and be happy. That's definitely true. Just hold it, be happy with it. We got Rafa Nato says, I'm in sells on Baby Doge targeting 8Z12. You're gonna sell Baby Doge at 8Z12. I don't know exactly what you mean by you're gonna sell it. If you sell at 8Z12, you're really losing a lot of money, to be completely honest here. So let's just bring back up our charts here. Because if you sell at 8Z12, it just depends where you bought it at. But right now we're at 8Z14. So if you sell at 8Z12, you're gonna be making less money. But yeah, notice how on the charts here for the indicators is showing now green candlesticks, but it's showing a red outline around the green candlesticks. This indicates that there's more buying than selling, and that there's about to be a reversal. That's why I put our support here. So you're going to see a reversal back up to 1530. So it might not even get down to that level that you're trying to sell at. If anything, you want to wait till it goes back up to 1520 or 1530 and then sell it. But like I said, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's just what I would do personally. Now we got Emil over here says why the price is different on DEX tools. It's usually different on a lot of other stuff, but I don't know why it is different on a lot of them. But we got over here Baby Doge holder from the Philippines. Big shout out to the Philippines, and I definitely do need to visit the Philippines. My dad went there before, but yeah, the Philippines has a lot of Baby Doge holders. A lot of my Baby Doge holders come from Manila, so that's a fun fact. And then we have over here Andre Conti says agree on spending on marketing rather than buyback. Let the swap do the work and use the swap fees for buyback and let the whole thing grow. So that's definitely a good one as well. Then we have over here, it says, thanks for the info, brother, for strategist. Then we have Denise, who says, first time catching the live. Big shout out to Denise, long time supporter since I've been doing the Dogecoin videos. And that was like early 2021, somewhere around there. So yeah, big shout out to Denise for being a long time supporter. First time catching the live. I'm going to start doing more lives because I like the whole live atmosphere. And for the type of videos that I do, I think the lives would be a lot more better for the technical analysis, so you can know exactly what it's doing when it does it. And also we have Rafa Nadal says, I'm already in sales. I sold in 8Z17 and my target is 8Z12. So yeah, I mean, you can sell whenever you want, but I would say generally you just want to buy and hold with Baby Doge. Like the 10% tax is going to eat you alive if you're not making at least 21%. You only break even with Baby Doge if it goes up by 21%, because 10% buy, 10% sell. So you're only breaking even when it hits 21%. So typically, if you're going to sell Baby Doge, you want to see some nice big gains, or else it's going to be a waste. But anyways, we got over here, Keiki says, is Trust Wallet a good place to hold? Yeah, I actually have 2 Trust Wallets, and I would say that's the best wallet to hold Baby Doge on. So yeah, you definitely want to do Trust Wallet. And we got Solimain Diallo says, is the swap will reduce the tax for Baby Doge? So it won't reduce, I don't think it'll reduce the tax, but the swap will reduce for fees for buying Baby Doge. Now, when it comes to the tax, they said if you have the NFTs and you're staking your NFTs and you stake your 3D NFTs, then I think they said you don't have to pay buy taxes. But don't mark me on that because they said that, but I don't know if they're gonna, stay through with that. So don't mark me on that. But yeah, this has been a pretty good live stream. Definitely go ahead and send through some super chats if you want me to answer anything or if you just want to support. But I'll probably end up ending the live stream soon. We have over here Infinite Money Coin says, I want to see Baby Doge coin in more exchanges than once there's enough demand for them to burn coins and get it to $1. The problem with Baby Doge being at $1 is the fully diluted market cap is going to be $420 quadrillion. And in the whole global economy, we don't have $420 circulating in the whole global economy. So $1 Baby Doge is completely impossible. The only way it does become possible is if we have massive inflation inside of every single country and we have massive money printing in every single country and all that money is flowing into Baby Doge and everybody sells all their properties and all their belongings and buy Baby Doge. That's the only way I see that happening. But yeah, as of right now, $1 Baby Doge is not possible. But if we migrated, it's definitely possible. But migrating is very complicated and it's definitely not recommended for any project. But you already see what happens with a lot of them. I think Satama migrated, and I think my brother actually knows more about the Satama migration if they migrated. But Satama did something similar and they completely destroyed their coin. And a lot of different cryptos migrated and they kind of went downhill from there. But we have over here, Denise says, been holding for a year and didn't sell nothing. So yeah, that's actually pretty good because I've sold a little bit holding, but I haven't sold a lot of it. I sold some and then I bought way more back. So yeah, that's definitely good that you've been holding and still just holding Baby Doge for the long term because at 61, you're gonna have a lot of money. Now we got over here all these different emojis. Shout out to Infinite Money Coin. And but yeah, I just don't think that we can do $1. And then we got over here, Solely Main Diallo says you have some Baby Doge on Mexi Global and receiving reflections. So I don't have Baby Doge on Mexi Global, but they did message me about becoming a partner with them because they do offer Baby Doge, and I accepted the partnership. But yeah, I don't have any money on Mexi Global, but I will start using Mexi Global because I am partnered with them, and they definitely do offer some good incentives for using them. They have cheap prices, but yeah, right now I don't have any Baby Doge on Mexi Global. And someone says, what is migrating in crypto? So actually, I can do a whole demonstration of migration in crypto. First, let's go over here and let's just type inside of Satama. I think Satama did migrate. They'll show you here. Yeah, Satama has recently migrated from their old contract to a new one. So pretty much this contract right here is the new contract, and then the old one was a whole different contract. But when they do that, they take everyone's coin from one contract and then they move it over to another. And then when they do that, some people don't get in on the migration because they're not paying attention to the news. So they don't get a chance to migrate. I think that's kind of how it happens. I've never actually went through a migration, but it's a whole difficult process where everyone has to move the tokens and they just have to transfer everything over to another contract. There's some times where some people don't know about it and then they put the old contract in and then they buy on the old contract and they lose their money. It's just a whole difficult process. It's best if you never migrate your coin. It's kind of like having a Bank of America and then Bank of America changing from Bank of America to the Bank of Spain. And then now you got to remember that your Bank of America account is now with Bank of Spain. And if you try to go through Bank of America, you are not going to be able to be successful there. And it's just aggravating. So yeah, I don't think that migrating is good for any coin out there. Now over here we have Ruby Rao says, appreciate you explaining. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Also, we have this person over here. I don't know if I said your name wrong, but I think it says Coochie Boy. But anyways, he said, remember position size is key. All is needed is a quarter of a cent to become a millionaire with the proper position size. Speak on these numbers, please. So let me try to see what you're saying. He says, remember, position size is key. So yeah, 1 trillion, you're definitely gonna want 1 trillion. And he said all you need is a quarter of a cent, which okay, I think you mean at the price of Baby Doge, but now you're gonna need more than a quarter of a cent to become a millionaire. And really with a millionaire with Baby Doge, you're really gonna want to have more than 1 trillion. I would say 10 trillion. Because at 6Z1, if you have 10 trillion Baby Doge, that'll equal $1 million minus the 10% tax will give you 900K. And then minus taxes, if you live in America, that's going to bring you down to like 500K or 600K. So yeah, you're gonna need like more than 10 trillion baby Doge at 6Z1. That's just at that specific price. But anyways, we have over here INV Fun Time says long term is the best way. About baby Doge at 79 billion. Now it's 91 billion. And yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, because your reflections, you probably got a lot of reflections. So that's definitely really good. The reflections, you don't know how significant they are. They're huge. I've gotten like 2 billion reflections in the last 2 weeks, almost 2 billion. We got over here, West Coast Styling says NXPS to Pun DX is an example. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the migration. Yeah. So, yeah, that's another migration. I just don't think migrations are the way to go. Let me actually bring that up. NXPS. I actually never heard of that, but I probably never heard of it because they migrated. But yeah, because they migrated from there and probably to another one. So it'd probably be called the other thing, which is going to be PUNDIX. So yeah, I just don't recommend any crypto out there to migrate. It's just confusing. It confuses people. And yeah, you can see here CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap will tell you whenever they migrate, but it's a very difficult process. So and yeah, that was actually a pretty steep drop that they just now had. But yeah, it's really difficult to do these migrations, so I just wouldn't recommend it. And a lot of time when they migrate, they immediately go straight down. And yeah, that's exactly what it did here. It went straight down after the migration. But yeah, it's definitely not recommended for any crypto out there to do the migration. Now we have over here the crypto boy. He says, "Hey, I'm Nathan, and been a fan of your channel for a while, and I'm so surprised there's only a small amount YouTubers talking about baby Dogecoin. Like, bro, it's better than Dogecoin." Actually, yeah, once it starts blowing up, kind of like Dogecoin, I didn't put that up there, but once it actually starts to blow up like Dogecoin, that's probably when we're gonna start getting a lot of people talking about it. And one thing that kind of annoys me, like let's just say we start blowing up with baby Doge, right? The people that are gonna get the most attention talking about baby Doge are gonna be the ones either with the larger channels and they're just siphoning off of baby Doge, or it's just gonna be people that really don't care about baby Doge and they're really just coming to baby Doge for the views and for the money. Because if you think about it, once we were pumping last time, everybody was talking about baby Doge during the last pump. And then none of those people are talking about it now because it went down. And the same thing kind of happened with Doge and Sheep. If you see all the largest YouTubers, they were talking about Doge and Sheep when it was pumping, but the second it stops pumping, they stop talking about it. And they're really just doing it for money. So once you see all those large YouTubers start to talk about Baby Doge, just know they're only doing it for money. So yeah, I wouldn't even really watch them because of that. Because they're just gonna go online, they're gonna look up a bunch of basic information, they're gonna talk about it, and they're just gonna take all your money, and then boom. That's pretty much how it's gonna go. But then he also said, I also own 1 trillion Baby Doge since last summer when Baby Doge coin got released, and I only paid like $600. Now it's like 1,700. Yeah, that's actually really good that you got 1 trillion, because I bet you when Baby Doge was at that peak and you had that 1 trillion, it probably looked like way more than 1,700 too. So yeah, once it really goes up, you're gonna have a lot of money based off that $600. Once it gets to 61, you'll have $100,000 off of your $600 at 61. So yeah, that's actually pretty significant. But we have Epic Gaming over here says, do you think Binance will list Baby Doge? I definitely think Binance will, but it's gonna take a little bit. Once we actually get Baby Doge swap, that's a whole use case and utility right there. And they said anything that uplists the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem is what they're gonna list. And also we have to have a strong community, which we have. We have a lot of followers, we have a lot of holders, we have pretty much everything that Binance wants except the utilities, and we're building the utilities as we go. So these utilities is pretty much what's going to bring us onto Binance. So yeah, I would say sooner or later we're going to get on Binance. They just have to see that we have good utilities. And then over here, Ruby Wild says, how many zeros did Shiba start with? Shiba Inu started with. See, the thing about Shiba Inu, it started at a lower market cap than Baby Doge, and it also started with, I think, the same amount of zeros. But the market cap was lower, and the circulating supply of the coins, the total supply, is also way lower. Because if you look here, million, billion, trillion, I remember when Shiba Inu, like they say that they never added any more coins in Shiba Inu. But I remember inside Shiba Inu, there was way less coins than this. There was way less coins than this in Shiba Inu. So I'm pretty sure they added coins. They're just not really saying the truth. But yeah, inside of Shiba Inu, you got to think Shiba Inu had a lot of zeros. At the lowest, it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it had just the same amount of zeros as Baby Doge when it started. But the difference is they had way less coins and they also had the less market cap. Now, if they had the same amount of coins as Baby Doge, they wouldn't be all the way up at 4 zeros. Because if you think about it, Baby Doge with 420 quadrillion coins, you got to think about it like this. Shiba Inu made all those billionaires, right? It made, I would say it made a good amount of billionaires, maybe like 10 billionaires, and then it made thousands of millionaires. But see, if the same thing happened to Baby Doge has quadrillions of coins. So Baby Doge would technically make thousands of billionaires and tens of thousands of millionaires, which just couldn't happen financially, which is exactly why you're not going to see Baby Doge do the same thing as Shiba Inu, because you just can't, it just can't be like that. It just can't happen like that. You have to think about it like financially, it's not possible for it to do that. And it would just have to have so much money for it to go all the way up to 4 zeros. 4 zeros is possible, don't get me wrong, but it's not possible in a short amount of time like Shiba Inu. It's going to be more of a long-term situation. Now, 6 zeros, see, by the time Baby Doge gets to where Shiba Inu is, we're going to have 6 zeros, whereas Shiba Inu has 4 zeros at that same price. So that's what we're really looking at. We're going to have 6 zeros at the same point where Shiba Inu has 4. So they're two different things, way more market cap on one side and way more circulating supply on the other side. So that's how you got to look at it. But anyways, let's go to the next one over here. We have Baya Moto says 10 zeros, man. We got Blue Noah says I'm going to reach 1 trillion. That's definitely good. 1 trillion is definitely where you want to be at. And we got West Coast Styling said, who's the biggest YouTube channel to talk about Baby Dogecoin? So I would say I'm the best YouTube channel talking about Baby Doge. But as for the biggest, I don't exactly know who the biggest one is. But yeah, a lot of people have talked about it and then just stopped talking about it. And then we got Raider Mendoza 1984 says, not to get off subject, but how do you feel about Cheems Inu? So I think Cheems Inu. Let me go over here and look up Cheems Inu on here real quick. I did a video on Cheems Inu, and I kind of forgot like how it's set up. So, anyways, this is Cheems Inu here. One thing about Cheems Inu, it has 2.4 billion circulating supply. I think this is the correct one. Yeah, this is Cheems Inu. So yeah, I think Cheems Inu could have some potential here. I'm just trying to find the right one though. I think this might be the right one. I don't know. This one's Cheems Inu, and then the other one is Cheems. So what you're talking about is Cheems Inu. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at. Cheems Inu is ridiculous. Now I thought it was Cheems. Cheems is a lot different than Cheems Inu, but when you look at Cheems Inu, it's ridiculous. Look at the supply. This is million. This is billion. This is trillion. This is quadrillion. This is whatever comes after quadrillion, a gazillion, and then a gazillion billion quadrillion. So Cheems Inu is ridiculous. The volume's only at 26K. It almost has like 20 zeros. I don't see any potential here. I did make a video about it, and I said there could be potential. I didn't want to let everyone down who wanted me to talk about it. But I don't really see the potential here with Cheems. It's just people talk about Baby Doge with way too many zeros, but Cheems Inu has way too many zeros, and it has way too much circulating, way too much total supply. Now Baby Doge has 420 quadrillion, but you can actually make an actual number out of it. But I think at this number it's called sextillion. It is some kind of crazy number. So wait, let me look up what comes after quadrillion. What comes after quadrillion? And I think it's something like sextillion, and then after that, it's something else. I don't know. It's crazy. So what comes after quadrillion? It says million, billion, and then trillion, and then you have quadrillion, and then you have quintillion, and then Cheems Inu is sextillion, and it's almost at septillion, octillion. Like it just gets crazy at that point. It has too much circulating supply. You can't even really pronounce it right. It's too much. I don't think Cheems Inu really has the type of potential that Baby Doge has, but I do see Cheems Inu as a potential pump and dump. And what I'm saying, you can probably get in Cheems Inu, and then some big YouTuber makes it blow up, and then you make a bunch of money off it and sell it, and then everyone just loses money. That's kind of how I see Cheems Inu. And honestly, a lot of people don't want to hear that. I made a video on it. I kind of touched on it, and I was like, look, I don't really see the big potential in it, but it could have potential to get in and get out. But me personally, I'm not going to be talking about Cheems Inu every day like I'm talking about Baby Doge, because I just don't believe in it like that. And I think a lot of people are going to lose money when it really starts to pump. And I definitely think with the community that it has the potential to pump. But it looks like whales are going to get in, they're going to pump it, and they're going to dump it because that's really what it looks like it's made for. But yeah, that's a good question though. We have unboxing and stuff says, what if we get listed on Binance, Qcoin, Coinbase, and Crypto.com? If we get listed on that, we will see 6Z1. And then we got over here, we have this person, Baya Moto PH says, unboxing and stuff, it will be bigger than Shiba Inu. So yeah, I think Baby Doge could be bigger than Shiba Inu. But hey, this live stream has been going on for a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But yeah, big shout out to everyone that showed up to the live stream. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I will be doing live streams more. I might do one tomorrow or the day after that. I don't know. It just all depends. But hey, big shout out to everyone that showed up. And remember, like I said, if you all want me to, go over stuff like Teams Inu and stuff like that, just become a member of the channel. And then, like I say in all my videos, any request that the members make, I'll go over that on the channel and I'll tell my personal opinion on it, whether or not I like it or not. But hey, that's all I got for you all today. As always, I'll be back with another video.